Alright, y'all. Slug, gonna break down this Trackz and Jorilla G battle. Great battle, crazy battle. I gave it 4 out of 5. Give it 4 out of 5 lightning bolts. Pow! 4 out of 5. I can't give it 5 out of 5. Just because, in my opinion, it's not debatable. It's not debatable. I had to call it 2-1 in the building. Watched it a few times on cam, But give it a 4 out of 5. Jorilla G is so much experience. He's got experience. He's seasoned, in-state, out-of-state, names, no names, doesn't matter, Trackz is a lyrical genius. His pen game is crazy. Top 3 of the state. I know y'all like, who's the other 2? That's gonna come down for another review.
Careful what I say around Trackz, because he'll be snitching on me. See, I got a gift of sniffing .5. Yeah, he 5/10 of a G. Yeah. That brand new 9 is genuine. Can barely feed my I will uppercut your mother's butt. My whole fist make her bleed. She made a bad movement on my arm. Which y'all ain't catching the scheme? I say all that to say this. Boy, I got some shit up my sleeve.
Yeah. That's how you start off a battle. That is how you start off a battle. Really excited. That's how you start off a battle. This is what I'm talking about.
Trackz is dead. 3 Ks, he in white sheets. Now that's the clan, but it was a crazy plot. But y'all ain't catch the plan? I used locomotives to kill Trackz. Like Malcolm X is dead. Crazy plot. Locomotives.
Malcolm X's dad was killed by the Klan. Niggas don't be knowing that shit, man. Niggas don't be doing their research.
Y'all ain't gonna catch half of what I say live, so I explain that shit, but
I disagree. I think the Renegade crowd was more than just rappers. They had fans. I think niggas caught a lot of shit that was going on that night.
That's an ugly truth, and it might trigger a choke.
Easter egg. The footage was lost. A lot of people don't know that the whole Trigger and Truth battle, apparently it was bad. Trigger choked, against Truth. I don't know. I wasn't there. Easter egg.
Most strikes and 5 zebras. See how I watched them without wetting them up? I dry clean your bean in my skull. I will permanently split his lips. Yeah, they crack for real. This just make no difference. They look at you and see. It's no way to Chapel Hill. Every investment I made was a waste. How I paid the battle with legend but got no proof of the tapes. Nigga, you bet truth for bang in a 1-rounder. The one judge was his blood brother, G. You wasn't gambling, you was playing and losing money for free. You're dumber than me.
Nigga. That Trackz and Truth battle was one of my first reviews I did. I did a few others for some other leagues and shit, but yeah. Trackz won that battle, but it was given the truth somehow. And I'm glad that Jorilla G addressed the fact that people were saying, oh, you buying people to battle you so you can get your name and your views up. That's called investment. That's what smart niggas do.
See, I'm like Ray Lewis and Clay Matthews. The Ray in me will stab you. The Clay in me will blast you. Knife for the gun. You can choose your time, but I like Claymore. That bar just blew your mind. See, I was damn near atheist until I met Trackz, cause shit, I never believed in Lazarus until he started battling. He always die and come back again. Pistons robbed me. You only a bachelor cause you lost your soul. Lay the towel down like your bitch just spotting.
Jorilla G's first round, man. The shit was fire. I think it was hosting an event. Had to take care of a lot of shit, in between the battles and shit. Make sure the show was going on right. The nigga shit that stage. Nigga came with bars, delivery, aggression, stage presence. His experience showed in that first round. I was like, damn, this may not be good. This may not be good. We got a battle. First round, came out swinging from the gate. No real dry spots. Just a few over-the-head bars for niggas to try to catch and pay attention to. But just enough simple shit to keep everyone entertained who couldn't even keep all the bars. You know what I'm saying? But now it's on Trackz. So let's see what he does here.
Y'all know I got balls from the ground to the ceiling. You shoot anybody funny as fuck, cause your dad's the only time you pop around in the building.
Nigga, we got a battle. Opening bar. I don't know if it was a rebuttal or a freestyle or some shit that he wrote. Shit got my attention from the get-go. Nigga, let's see where this goes.
On date, before ball skates, let's direct some steps. You odd shape with large weight, you'll fall straight trying to deflect the left. When the palm breaks, moving guards pace, your response late, you may upset the refs. Your large flavor sounds a lot like Scarface. The battle me must be obsessed with death. Click full of gun-hole lunatics, they be shooting shit. You can say we sorta like ISIS. He'll panic when staring at a deuce 5. Nigga, that's a quarter-life crisis. Crank.
Shit was nasty. That's a what? The deuce 5? That's a quarter, like crisis? Are you serious? The fuck does he come up with this shit?
Dude, man, the older tears, I'll control it here. And hope I hit over 60 like the golden years. Your time will stop like analog watches with smoldered gears. Chest shot. I'll leave a hole so big it exposes fears. Say
Nigga is still cooking. He is really still cooking, y'all.
and never body on the K like gay humping. Stand from out the PJs with the gadget, he'll get it point blank, man.
Blank Man came out in 1994, nigga. 1994. I watched that shit when I was younger.
I want to show you how to lane switch. I pin that insane shit. Bird, Curry, and Kerr in the same wrist. I can't miss. It only takes a stitch to make the game itch. It's jet lag and we take off, but y'all be sleep on the plane shit. I'm playing.
This is what Trackz does. Nigga, Trackz just cooks and cooks and cooks. Like, nigga just cooks the whole battle. Shit's, this is what he does.
An amazing time in that Mac in the ocean. Let this nigga with more rounds on him than a game designer capturing motions. Station. Hawks through his eyes and ears, machete ruined his shoulder placement. Hacksaw from stomach to jaw, it looked like something out of Scully and Mulder case.
He's talking that X-Files shit. This nigga's talking that X-Files shit, nigga. Shit's getting real. We got a battle. We have a battle.
I bounce back with the tech and wave like I'm aiming with sonar. Dumb shit with the tech on his face like Oculus Rift. Time, nigga.
The creativity in those two bars alone, fucking flawless. Like, the shit's wild. Like, how does this nigga construct those types of setups and shit, and then end them that way? And I only gave y'all like the last, just the last line, not even the full bar. That shit's crazy. Wave back and forth sonar, Oculus Rift. This shit's crazy. We have a battle, guys. We have a fucking battle on our hands now. And this is just round one. End of the first round. Crazy fucking way to start off a battle. Crazy. End of the first round, I saw a lot of good shit. There was no slip-ups, of course. These are two crazy good rappers. You're not going to see slip-ups. It's not looking like any chokes are coming out this way. It's looking like we got a real battle on our hands, and shit's going to be crazy good. So, how are we going to adjust this? How are we going to do this? I got the first round judged 15-14. Mind you, I've watched this battle for like non-stop for the past week since Jorilla did that post about watching this shit. I got the first round judged 15-14. So clearly that's highly debatable. Highly debatable. And I took into account creativity, delivery, totality of it all, comfortable on stage, etc., etc. I'm not just like, oh man, that was hot, or oh, this is, you know, because they can tell you I'm not really cool with either one of them. I was just asked to do this shit. But I do got it 15-14 for the first round. So either way, that's highly debatable first round. So we're going to have to get into this second round to really, really get what's going on. I do like a lot of the shit I heard. A lot of the shit I heard. The UNC Chapel Hill line that Jorilla did was fucking crazy. But in my opinion, the Malcolm X shit, like, you know, it was kind of like he made it work there. And I think it was really good because if you listen and read some of the posts that Trackz be doing and shit, you know, that was directed towards him. He knew what that was about. Because a lot of people in the crowd, you know, didn't really catch it, I guess, for some real shit. But the whole way that he set up, how much you train locomotives, all that shit was fire. So that was the nice one of the nicest bars I heard in that round from Jorilla. Trackz. Yeah, I like how he ended it. He ended it strong. The whole Oculus Rift, back and forth sonar. Then he called time and was like, "Let's go." You know, he ready for more. But I like how he opened it up too. The way he opened it up was fire. The pop around in the building, shit. So that's round one. All right, so now we're finna get into round two.
No structure. See, I love y'all, but fuck y'all. I didn't let buck sauce, now every punch raw. Bare knuckles dragging them, throughout the magnum. Y'all taking the glove off. See, I never go Hollywood and not give the people what they want like Skates did Sky.
You can kind of tell Jorilla G what he said earlier about the whole overhead, the head bars ain't gonna work. Because what he's doing right now is working, and it's straight to the point. There's nothing over the head in a lot of the shit he's doing. He's just straight to the point, working it. You see he's got the presence, though. He's comfortable on stage. He seems, he's seasoned. He's more experienced, and it's showing. I mean, how he's just comfortable up there, not really fidgeting around. That's what niggas need to do for that stage presence. Especially with what he just said. Not give the people with Skates and Sky. Nigga, I don't know what happened with that battle. I heard two different stories. But again, that was another Easter egg. You know, a lot of local Nashvilleians know what the fuck's going on. The out-of-towners may not really caught that shit, but we don't know. You know, but then after that, what happened? The place erupted. And they were like, oh, you did it, oh, you did it, you do it. You know, they go back and forth. Like, the crowd was feeding off that shit, because we still trying to figure it out. I just don't know if this shit's ever going to happen at this point. That's relevant. That's another topic. But yeah.
Head on a swivel. Now, Lewinsky, when I office head, with a gun barrel. Yeah.
When he said head on a swivel, I was on the stage, actually. And I was like, okay, head on a swivel. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. And he had, you know, a few lines. Then he finally led up to the Lewinsky off his head. And you can see me on stage during that part doing this, like, kind of like bow down thing to where I'm like almost fucking falling. That was fire.
6 different shots to get you blue, motherfucker. You know it's 6 different shots in a blue motherfucker. Up empty, give him a $1.50. That's not a jail number, you. Y'all think dude cool when he speak? Cause he watch Hidden Colors on YouTube? You kidding me? It's gonna be the night Trackz get his wings. Fuck it. Let's try.
Tonight's gonna be the night that Trackz get his wings. Let's try a scheme. And then he started off with Red Bull. Y'all know Red Bull, always about Red Bull gives you wings. I love that setup. And a few bars before that, you know, like, crazy good. Again, they're not over the head. He's explaining them as he's going, and he's sticking, constantly rocking. He just constantly got that nice little flow about him, nice poise. He's just doing the damn thing. It's pretty good. It's working out for him. It's working out good for him.
I had to turn the fire up like a dope fiend lighter. Hey kids, no delivery. Piece of man don't come around here no more. Type of nigga always got a runner with no trees to match.
Jorilla G is coming with jokes, and he's coming with simple shit that's hitting their money right on the fucking mark. Like he just predicted the shit was gonna happen. He knew you can't take chances in Nashville with their crowds and shit. So what he's doing is just enough shit to keep people entertained and keep people listening and focused with them with bars, and it's working out good. I mean, but damn, man, how long can you do this? How long can he keep this shit momentum going? How long can he keep it going?
Every bar, nigga. Every bar hits, nigga. It's different. But my rapping is tight. I'll cut his peepers to pieces and feed them to my 3 pits. That's what I call rationalize.
Peepers, feed them to my 3 pit bulls. That's a rational eyes. Rationalize. The shit was fire, man. I caught it. I saw what the nigga was doing. I saw that shit.
Every bar, nigga. Every bar hits, nigga. It's different. Bow, bow, bow. Shit echoed the whole U.S.
Yes, sir.
Nigga, that's Reverb Nation. Boy or something. How the fist giving them ad libs. Bow, bow, bow. Listen to this track, bitch.
Jorilla G seemed more comfortable on stage, y'all. He was rocking out. He was comfortable on that stage for this round. He wasn't really doing over the heads too much, with the exception of like the rationalize, you know. But he also kept people right in it. He kept it right where they needed to be. He kept the crowd in there. The Bebe's kids, you know, the Reverb Nation, you know, listen to this track, bitch. Like, he cooked a lot, and also just like I said, he kept everybody involved. The 6 shots blue motherfucker. He kept everybody involved with just. He just knew what the fuck to do. Um, I was expecting him, to leave Earth, but he stayed grounded. He stayed grounded and still killed that round to me. Like that was a pure as round as this first one. I was like, okay, this is consistency. Now let's go ahead and see what Trackz bounces back with.
You said Reverb Nation, nigga. I'll give you the beats and let y'all keep the cake. You ain't fucking with me, nigga. Cause you know the bullshit you said and the combination that's gonna land on your mouth, that shit wasn't safe to say.
Delivery though.
Make it right.
Delivery though.
Fire. That line was crazy. The line was really, really good. But as you know, you saw I guess the cameraman and Sky talking about it, like combination safe ain't safe to say. But, because it was like a rebuttal from the Reverb Nation, it kind of like you can tell it wasn't all the way there set up completely in his mind just yet. Otherwise, he should have been like screaming that shit, like type of bar where you want the aggression. And it just wasn't really there. But still fire line, fire line, fire rebuttal. I like the shit. Yeah, it could have been delivered better, but on the spot like that, nobody's really expecting that shit to go crazy. And that's just from so many more people. Look at even, these top tier niggas or whoever it is that like to freestyle, they'll even slow down and fuck up their little shit sometimes. But this second round, I'm just gonna play some shit and just y'all watch this nigga cook. Just watch him cook. Watch some of the highlights of some of the shit he says.
Debates are not fun. Tell me this. How y'all consider a nigga top pin in the city he's not from? What you thought? And unable to compete among Chicago natives, procreator. But still, in fact, only in that in which I am the procreator. In your crib with a hot tray. Like what you trying to do? Host a cater, ball.
Nigga, what else?
Attention hungry, and you'll do it for the culture later. Off the leaf, I rock it and bring an MC hell. I can show y'all how to coach a player. Life answers heavily sought, begin as you postulate. Like fuck the Magnum, I let a couple busts with a knife fall, just so I can populate with bait.
The fuck is he talking about?
Up a G.I. Joe, I got a boatload. We can chop it up at the kickback, but I punch for the dojo. If you don't peel, you never rise again. I ain't gonna tell you no mojo. Be cool to the turnpike. Then Jack Boys left his thoughts on the dash like he facing a third strike. That's curve like to the Jungle Book. I'm in Congo, army fatigue with a ratchet. I nicknamed the Dream Long. Get an air out your shit, nigga, and put away any nigga sing on. Fuck if you eclipse. I'll shoot this nigga to the beam gone. Eradicate the city and catch my flight. Bitch, I'm King Kong.
Catch my flight, bitch, I'm King Kong. Catch my flight, nigga, I'm King Kong. Oh my god.
Ding dong! You won a sweepstakes, and it appears like it seems safe for opening the front door, checking something to flash like PCH, but let me.
Niggas don't know what PCH is, man. You can't be talking about that shit like this.
Let me take the elevator, get off at the sidewalk. It's a rap for anybody that flows with me, nigga. Long hair, don't care. Block out. Take the words of a dread saying my pops the sky. You gon' see it like slice in the red can. Face shot. Get his line tapped like I chill in the Fed van. Embalming fluid. That's what I call y'all for feeling the dead man.
Second round. Second round was nice. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Second round was a defining moment. Second round was crazy. Jorilla G came out, same energy, punches, consistent, even threw some jokes in, hilarious. And it was crazy. Then Trackz came out, started off slow, kind of like little slip up on the opening rebuttal, I'm guessing. But then, once he got through that, he went straight to it. He just cooked the entire round. Not a lot of people can do that, start off slow and then bounce back. So that's crazy. Some dry spots, to where I guess he was getting the not the overreaction. It's not gas at all. It wasn't gas. He was actually saying some hot shit. Just not everybody was catching it. The PCH line, the sweepstakes, eradicate your city, fly with the King Kong. eradicate. A lot of niggas don't even know what that means. So I think so. He was just above the G.I. Joe, the appeal. If you want to stay up, no mojo. I don't think a lot of people actually understand that. But I hear you, Trackz. I hear you, Trackz. So this one, I got this second round, I actually got it judged. Let me see here. We got the. I actually got this one judged 17-14. So I got Jorilla with the first one at 15-14. Debatable either way it goes. The second round here, Trackz, you know, stood out a little bit more. He's got a 17-14 on this one. And it's nothing that Jorilla was doing anything different or wrong. It's the fact that I think Trackz stepped up and just, when he was cooking, to me, I feel as though he was able to get so much more out when he was able to. So now we got this third round to get into. So far it's, let's see, what's that, 15, 14, 17, 14.
I do got the best pen here. And look at the crowd. This is my event here. I'll be this mother with a hacksaw. I heard he a straight shooter with a crack rock. Only time he blast off, nigga, I got a punch. Nigga, I got a punch so hard. I break eye sockets and crack jaws. Fuck him up so bad, if doctors do save him, he'll live the rest of his life looking like RoboCop with his mask on. Say fuck Track's story. I heard he like fucking little bitches, so he gonna get his whole statutory. He in with his license, CC, look, get it now. So when the DE hook, think DZ Brooks. That bitch gonna stutter if he get loud. And out, I couldn't handle them shots at the bars. He choked on his fifth round. Why am I fraternizing? What the hell? Fuck it, let's have a Greek fest. And he even had an iota. Okay. Menace nigga can die like Cain, saving his kids on their big wheel. Doc say he's no saving you. Not if his trailer up, but if the 9 don't move him out the yard, dog. I bet the 5th wheel, you know, see I'm getting the W. The 40 knocking screws loose.
Jorilla G's third round. I think this just showed his experience. I think it showed his creativity, his ability to go with over the heads and simple punches. The opening rebuttal was nice. You know, best pin here. Look around you. This is my event here. He had a few slip-on shit, I feel, though. He's going for the WD-40, knock your screws loose. That was fire. I think this round, I think it was a great round. I think it was one of the lighter rounds of the battle on both sides. But also the Greek setup. The Greek sets, the fraternize, that whole shit was crazy as hell. What else? The Freddy Cougar, the 5th wheel, the DZ Brooks, statutory, the mask off looked like RoboCop. He had some shit, man. He had a lot of shit in there, and I'm not gonna break it. Like I said, I'm not gonna do a line for line. I'm more so doing the highlights, in my opinion, of what stood out. Jorilla G did this shit. Now let's see. It's bottom of the last battle. Let's see what Trackz got to do.
Boys, did you have tonight, my nigga? I'm about to have a thug tight. Y'all think your nigga cold? Sorry to let y'all know your Bud Light.
All right, again, I think the opening rebuttal was a little light, but I felt it though, rocking with it. Your man tied because you had a beer scream, so you called out the Bud Light. Okay.
How you suffer the same defecating Titanic when she clearly survived in the end?
The Titanic shit. I remember that shit. I remember the Titanic incident, man. I remember the Titanic shit. You know, I don't think it was said that way, but I feel you. I feel you calling out, doing your research and calling niggas out for other shitty stuff.
All in the 9 squeeze. Or better yet, wait till you go to the crib. The payoff and have us beyond pleased. I'll rob his ass with your slogan in mind, cause after a round, you give me them 5 P's.
I'm gonna rob you with your slogan in mind. Coming off them 5 P's. self-explanatory, my nigga.
I do you dirty and get my hate bag, but still sustain, because I carry machines like dollies for those I may tag. Off the scaly, too on point. I hear you. Off the scaly, too on point. If I archaeology, I demand to make your city buzz. Like shots out the Blue Ranger dude, but that's exchangeable, because I'm a fan of the Billy Club. The pressure struck.
The Blue Ranger was named Billy from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. The creativity this nigga is displaying is out of this world.
I'm struck, cause I'll never freeze again. I figured staying in the camel keep me warmed up. Oh, giving you don't have to see doctors. Your body beating, send them back reeking in trunk space and cheap vodka. I won't meditate with the peace, but I give you 7. And that's 1 for each chakra.
The 7 chakras. I understand why niggas don't catch what he says half the time. I understand that shit, man. I really do.
But she ain't worth the session. We only picked up because she pleased the meat like good first impressions. I'm let me take questions, you bitch. Give me brain on impulse. I'm a neck tester. It gets better. The strap on his chest like a vest sweater. For thinking of G Witty, I brought this nigga the best heckler.
All right. After the first 2 rounds, I had Jorilla G with 29 bars and Trackz with 31. Started the 3rd round. It's a really, really crazy battle. I enjoyed it a lot. I think the 3rd round was the defining moment for it. So you can look at it as however you want to look at it. I do have the battle going 43 to 41. I really feel as though that both showed out crazy. Both came out. Both had crazy shit I've never heard before. Never would have thought to come up with. Some of the double entendres, that weren't forced. Some of them were nice and clean. That you might get 2 points for those. So it's a science I have to break down these, and I might have to share with some of y'all eventually. But I do got the battle. Going 43 to 41. The last round, like I said, it was kind of light. It wasn't as strong as I thought it would be, but in Trackz, I think he cut his round kind of short to me, and I think that's what stopped it. That's what stopped him. I know if he would have went for another 30, 40 seconds or so, he would have probably had it. But I got Jorilla G winning this battle, man, 43-41. The first round, like I said, it's highly debatable. You can go back and forth, give that to if you're doing it by rounds. I'm personally doing it on pure bar counts. So if y'all want to sit down and somebody else want me to review another one of their battles or something, or explain further into greater detail about how I come up with these bars and points and what, because I don't even show the best shit half the time if you saw this video. But that's how it is. Break it down line by line. I got Jorilla G 43 to 41. I believe that Trackz cut his round short early, and Jorilla G's experience showed throughout the entire battle. I believe that Trackz had a really good chance of beating him, but I think that he cut his round short and was outclassed by Jorilla. I think that's what happened. Shout out to BBBL, Renegade Card. Yeah, one day I might be on that card. Watch the battle, subscribe to the channel. Slug.